This boxcar is one I've had for a while. I renumbered it quite a while ago, and I did some paint touch up like it had been damaged and repaired and renumbered by the railroad forces, and did a little dry brush weathering, but it's not really finished. So what I'm going to do this morning is take off the ash off the top. I burn a wood stove in my train shed to keep it warm, so I get a lot of ash on things. Well, that's kind of okay being a model of the steam era. I just have to keep up on it so it doesn't get too thick. It doesn't really cause any issues with my rail, which is amazing to me. So anyway, we're going to adjust the camera a little bit here. There we go. Well, since there isn't any, there's no weathering on the roof of this car, so we're going to do a little. And do the standard, dark gray down the sides. But because this car's already been weathered by dry brush, we'll see how much different this looks, and maybe I'll change my weathering status on some other cars. Haven't tried this yet, so it's a new thing for me. Okay. Found an interesting video today on YouTube. My local hobby shop, Jim's Junction in Billings, changed hands, and the new owner, Liam, he's a young man, changed the name to Rimrock Hobbies, and another YouTuber, Classic Model Trains, I think was his name, out of Billings. I've never met the guy yet, because he works there now. Anyway, he did a walkthrough, a tour of the shop, same building, they just changed things around a little, and I've ordered one thing from him, some wood from my coal bunker. I will have to get over there. It's a long drive, about 220 miles one way to go to my hobby shop. So there's a guy in Terry, really cool little store called Prairie Unique. He'll order stuff, but he orders just from one of the Big W stores catalog, and a lot of that's just not of interest. There we go. Roof now weathered. Do a little bit of dark gray, light gray coming down the sides. See if that changes the highlights on the weathering. Let's have a look closer up here. Well, it did. It kind of hid the spottiness of the dry brush versus not over here. It kind of hid that, so that's kind of nice. I like that. Try a little different on this end. Yeah. Well, it looks pretty decent that way. I like it better than it was. Might be a little heavy on the gray, but we can move that around. That rust. A little bit of rust on the wheels, not a lot. A little bit on here. Well, that looks a little better. I like that better now. Things are toned down off the glossiness. I took the powders took all the gloss out of the factory paint, which makes a huge difference to me. This lighter gray, put that under the lettering. NP lettering had a tendency to run. I don't know why, but it did. Maybe it's the environment up here in Montana. Maybe it was the paint they used on the cars. They had a building contest in Laurel, a couple of crews to see who could build the boxcar fastest from just the parts laying in the yard. And they staged all the parts, and this was in the 20s, and both crews built a boxcar in a day. One crew won, of course, by not very much, which I thought was kind of cool. They built a wood, double-sided, double-sheet boxcar in one day. That was neat. Neat little bit of useless trivia to put in your head. The sill down here on the fish belly would be the place to catch rust most, which I forgot to do on the other side, and I forgot to do that on the Moonlight Violins car. There we go. Put a little bit of dirt on the ends now. Send down here. A little bit of black soot on the horizontal surfaces. Bit more up here on the walkway, a bit of soot on this one. That really made a lot of difference in the way the car looked. Took away most of that sheen, except for that fish belly down there. I really need to do something with that. It's got a lot of sheen left in it. I'll drop some more black on there, see if that helps. That did. So, there we go. Simple, quick, easy. Makes the cars look a whole lot more realistic in my opinion. Especially in the steam era, where things got a lot dirtier, and we still keep them dirty today. No graffiti on these though. There you go.